Welcome. In this playthrough of Marvel Champions the card game, I have the Hulk taking on Rhino. So down at the table for setup, we've got the break-in main scheme. We're doing Rhino 1 and 2 for standard play, along with the standard counter sets, bomb scare. Threshold of 7 for our threat. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. Then looking at Rhino, he's got a scheme of 1, attack of 2, no special abilities, and 14 health. So we'll go ahead and give the encounter deck one last shuffle. Then we'll take a look at Bruce. So this is my first play. So as far as deck construction, I'm doing the pre-constructed deck here. So no changes on that, just to see how Fantasy Flight thinks I should be playing this. Bruce, we got a recovery of 4. He's a genius scientist, experimental research, has an action, draw 1 card, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Hand size of 5, hit points of 18, so I've got that set. Forward of 0, attack of 3, defense of 3. Enraged, forced interrupt. When your turn ends, discard your hand. And a hand size of 4. So my big concerns with him is the hand size for both, not having any thwart, and just the fact you can't set up your next turn in the Hulk. So we'll see how that plays out. So shuffling up our hero deck here, we will draw 5 cards and see what we've got to work with. So we drew into a drop kick. It's a hero action. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using only physical resources, stun that enemy and draw a card. The Sentry, thwart of 2, attack of 3. It's a force response after he enters play under your control. Deal yourself an encounter card. Not thrilled about that at all. Martial Prowess, play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Exhaust this, generate a physical resource for an attack event. So here we have an attack event, power of aggression, and Hulk smash. That's our hero interrupt. When you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 attack for that attack. If you paid for this using only physical resources, that attack gains overkill. So we are going to discard those 2 to draw 2 more, getting limitless strength and martial prowess. So we'll start by drawing a card and discarding a card. So we drew into a thunderclap. And we'll go ahead and discard that. Flip over. We will use the power of aggression to put in martial prowess. So once again, as a resource, exhaust that to generate a physical resource for an attack event, which is very limited, because here's the card I'm going to play, and that is not an attack event. But we are going to swing, but we can Hulk smash. So we drew into that very well. As a hero interrupt, when you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 attack for that attack. And if you paid for this using only physical resources, which we did, that attack gains overkill. So our base 3 plus 10, so 13. Right away, Rhino's down to 1. We'll end your turn because we're enraged. When you end your turn, discard your hand. And it's not like I'd want to keep that anyway, because we are max 1 per player with this card. And we'll draw 4 cards. So you've got 2, you'll pay for that. So this helps us with thwart. It's a hero response. After the villain attacks you, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each damage you took to a maximum of 5. The downside to this is if you pay to play it, you're stuck with 2 cards in hand, and generally, you're not going to have anything to do on your turn, so hard to play. So we were ready. Rhino's going to place a threat there. He's going to attack. Base 2, we're going to take it. So 2 plus 1, we take 3 damage, down to 15. And then our encounter card is a false alarm. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, this card gains surge. So confused for the Hulk. And back to our turn. And we really don't have anything to play right now. These aren't going to help us. We could play that. It's a thwart action. I guess we can do that to get rid of confused for later. or put in Banner's laboratory. Gives us +2 recovery. So I think that's what I'm going to do, just in case we do have to flip over, which will be risky. We'll put those in. Make an attack for 3 to take care of first version of Rhino. So now we get the next version, scheme of 1, attack of 3. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the break and a take it side scheme and reveal it, and then shuffle the encounter deck. He comes in with 15 health. So breaking and taking. There we go. Do some shuffling here. So what's this? Round 2, we've already taken him down. We almost took him down the first turn. This will be good for our next round. When revealed, place an additional threat per player here. It's going to give us an additional counter card. It's coming out with 3 threat on it. We are going to stay in Hulk mode. Discard our card ready and draw 4 cards. We've got Toe-to-Toe, a Helicarrier, Hulk Smash. So another one of those, +10 attack, and you'll pay for that. So we add a threat. Rhino attacks, base 3, so 5 damage coming our way. Down to 10. Then we're going to get 2 encounter cards. First one, hard to keep down. Rhino heals 4 damage. He's already at max health, so if no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge. So then we go into crowd control, so that's going to prevent us from taking threat off the main scheme. And it comes in with 2 threat on it. And the next one is an assault. We're in hero form. The villain attacks you. And we're just going to have to take it. So 5 more damage coming in. We're down to 5 health. So once again, we have Hulk Smash. Pay our 3 resources. It's a hero interrupt in our attack. We get +10 attack, so 13 damage going in. Down to 2. Now we just need to survive. Drawing 4 cards. Unstoppable Force, Brawn, a drop kick, and to the rescue. Get a threat. Rhino's going to attack. We're going to defend. So we've got 4 damage coming in. We block 3, down to 4. And now it just comes down to what are these 2 encounter cards. First one is the charge. Attached to Rhino. When he attacks, he gains overkill and +3 attack. And the next one, I'm tough. That's going to change everything. When revealed, give Rhino a tough status card. If he already has a tough card, give him, let's get Surge. That might be the end of us. So that tough has caused a problem because we were just going to drop kick for the win. But instead, we're going to put Brawn into play. So we paid 3 for that. So he's got a 4-to-1, attack of 1. Response after he attacks, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we're going to have him attack to get rid of the toughness. Then he can remove a threat from a scheme. Take a damage. Then Hulk's going to have to... Dangerous to flip over. Yeah, we're going to have to stay in this form. All right, 4 cards. So, Limitless Strength, Crushing Blow, To the Rescue, and Avengers Mansion. Up to 4 threat. Rhino's going to attack. Brawn for the defense. So we've got a base 6 coming. 4 gets soaked up here. 2 breaks through. Charge goes away. Then 2 encounter cards. First one, we get a Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place a threat on the main scheme. That looks like threat to me, so we're up to 5. And the next one, Enhanced Ivory Horn. Attached to Rhino. Got to spend 3 physical resources to discard the card. Then we'll go ahead and use a crushing blow. You can only spend physical resources to pay for this card. It's a hero action attack. Deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack, which is 3. So we can take out the Hydra Bomber just because we can. Then we will swing for 3 on Rhino to take him down. So even in standard mode, we barely made it. Down to 2 health, 5 threat, very close. But games with him, I feel like are going to go quick. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.